The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now. Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing on this mayhemic Thursday? In the house, in the building, in the chair, and coffee, of course. I hope everybody's having a great day. Roaming Prepper in the house. Hello, hello, hello. The prepping artist. She said, I'll be back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My man, Magic in the building. Good to see you. My amazing moderator, Mad Shad, handing out the tacos to everybody. Hope you had a great day today, bruh, and everything's going well up there in the Erie Coast. KP, good to see you. Greetings from Louisiana. Hope you are having a good day. Yes, indeed. My man, Dan H. Masshole in the house. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're having a great day today. Ghost Lincoln is in the building. Good evening, everyone. Let's get ready to Thursday. Mayhemic Thursday, folks. Hope everybody's having a great week, and tomorrow is Friday. And for some of us, a long weekend with Labor Day coming up. So I hope everybody does something great. Jules, good evening. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day today, Jules, and everything's okay. I'm with you. We need a plan P, D, Q, and A, all the whole alphabet. I completely understand. I'm with you. Scott Hummer, my brother, hope you're doing well. Hope the job is going well for the first week on the job. Congratulations. That is awesome, Scott. Keep doing what you're doing, my friend. Family, love and life. Hope y'all having a great week so far. Absolutely. Glad you're here. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining. Appreciate everybody. Oki Khan is in the building. Hello. Good evening. How you doing, Oki? Hope you had a great day today as well. Yes, indeed. Then there's my man up north, Kenna John. Okay, thumbs up, check. Evening, folks. Pounds, glasses, cool on the back deck with the big screen. We're live and in living color. And on the big screen on the deck up north. So, folks, we're going to get into tonight's topic here shortly. Review your plans, practice your plans. We have to. The world is mayhemic. The world is in chaos, and it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. That is for sure. Penny Pinching Prepper, my brother, good evening. Glad to see you. Love the video you put out today. Amazing, folks. If you have not checked out Penny Pinching Prepper, I suggest you slide over there and check out his video. While you're at it, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, If you like what the brother's doing, subscribe to his channel, folks. That's how we all grow. Plain and simple. Prepper Book Club in the building. We can now lock the doors. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a great day today. My man, Johnny Preps, is in the building. Good to see you, Johnny Preps. Hope everything is doing well and you are surviving up there in New Yorkistan for sure. Paper Buttons 19. Hello. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Who else we got in here? Y'all just coming in, pouring in, sitting down, scooting over. Paul J. Conroy Sr., good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. The Virginia Bushcrafters in the building. Uh-oh, my man, Jay Creature. I just posted a video where I gave myself only 30 minutes to pack and leave my house for the mountains. Kind of fun, rapid deployment, very wet. I got to see a little bit of that, Jay. I got to go back and watch the whole thing. But see, folks, this is what I'm talking about. Practice. Practice your plans, whether it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or the whole freaking alphabet. Practice your plans. That's what we're here to talk about tonight. And by the way, for those of you that do not know, Jay Creature is the self-proclaimed Vision Preparedness fan club president of these Northeastern United States of America. Thank you for stopping in, Jay. Again, Jay, if you type the word vision, it'll drop a link to your channel. Folks, you got to go see his video. Only 30 minutes to pack and leave and head to the mountains. Rapid deployment. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Charlemagne Montgomery, good to see you and welcome in. Thank you, Dan, for the 5x5. I much appreciate that because I would hate to have to start all over. Who else we got up in here tonight? We've got Sonia Siegler. Welcome. Good evening. Hope you're doing well, Sonia. Hope everything is good in your part of these United States of America. Excellent. Penny Prepper says, awesome intro. Jealous of your editing skills at work, so can't stay long. Stay safe. Penny, I'm going to share a secret with you. I did not create my intro. My guy, Steve Sessions, of Steve's Creative Sessions, creates my intros. I just do the beeline footage. He comes over and records me doing stupid stuff, and he rubs two sticks together, and boom, there's the intro. But thank you, Penny Prepper. I appreciate you. If you're still in the building, Penny, type the word vision. It'll drop a link to your channel. Folks, you got to check out Penny Prepper as well. He has some great, great content. Yes, indeed. Who else we got in the building? Devil Dog Prepper, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Folks, Whiteside Tactical Solutions. Good to see you. Good to see you, Eric and crew. Hope you're doing well. Sonia's Pantry, Farm 72. Hello. Welcome. Glad you're here as well. Scooch on over, tell somebody to get out the way so you can sit down and let's get comfortable. Bats, my man. Ha! How you doing? Hope everything is good with you, Bats. Eric, welcome in. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. The Vision community rocks. Well, we try, and if we don't rock, we at least share information. That's about as good as it's going to get. But thank you, Eric. I appreciate you stopping in tonight and sitting down and spending some time with us. Frank Short in the building. My brother, what's up? And to them mods, hope everybody had a blessed day. Frank, every day is a blessed day. I wake up and I can put my feet on the ground and squish my toes through the carpet as I make my way down the hall. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, folks, who else? Regional Sky Girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thankful to be safely at home. I pray that everyone is safe and well. Thank you very much, Regional Sky Girl, and I am glad you are home today. My man, J3GS Farm is in the building. Now I can truly start the live stream. Welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's well, and keep on doing what you're doing. Jules says October is going to be busy in my Preparedness plans start the month at MWPP and end the month with a 3-day practical homesteading class. That's what I'm talking about, Jules. Get that knowledge, get that information, practice, plan, and prepare, folks. That is what we do. If I missed anybody coming in, I apologize. And thank you all for being here this evening. Camo Carl, welcome in. Good to see you. Jay Creature says, anyone have input or opinions on the release of 5 years after? I have mixed thoughts. Jay, I have not seen that. Could you please let me know where such a person as myself may view this in the privacy of my home? I would appreciate that, Jay, and thank you. Okay, folks, review your plans. Now, this is open discussion. We're going to talk because there's mayhem abound. And it is not only a mayhemic Thursday, we are living in mayhemic times. It's crazy. It every day something new happens. And I was listening to Prepper Now, who's a great guy, great content, love his channel. I'm gonna throw this out to you. So we all prep and plan and put these plans, evacuation plans, bugging out plans, bugging in plans, get home plans, no communications plans, all of these plans. Rip Curl Readiness is in the house with his pencil and his paper. Good to see you, Rip. Hope you're doing well. Folks, let me ask you this. Here's the question. My question, number one, and then we'll get into other stuff because, you know, my channel, this is an interactive channel. We do stuff. I don't just sit here and spout out what I think, feel, and possibly know, but I like to interact with you guys because that's how we all learn. That's how we all grow. That's how we all get better. And by the way, for all the content creators in the chat, if you type the word vision, it'll drop your channel. Folks, check out these people, channels that you have not seen before. Watch a video. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you like what they're doing, subscribe to their channel. Plain and simple. So here's the thing. Here's the first scenario for everybody in the chat and myself. What happens if there is no election next year? What if there is some catastrophic event right before the election? What's the plan? What's your plan? Do you have a plan? Are you not concerned? Yeah, plain and simple. Matter of fact, because I'm that guy, I'm going to put a poll up. And we're going to see what y'all think, because I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And boom, there's the poll. Plain and simple. Wolfang, welcome in. JD, good to see you. Good to see you. JD says, going down anyway to write Trump 2024 in. Yeah. Apparently, they're trying to do something. Dan says, vision, got to buy double the freedom seeds if that happens. Well, folks, if that happens and you need to get your freedom seeds, you better get going now. KP says, stripper pole? I don't know. Jay Creature says, no election or erection, because there's meds for both. Yes, there are, Jay Creature. You're absolutely correct. Regional Sky Girl says, I'm leaving, going to my house out in the country, a benefit of flying. Yes, it is, Regional Sky Girl, if they let the planes take off. You're absolutely right. Paul J. Conroy says, better question, will it be fair and honest, though? We already know the answer to that, but, plain and simple. Rip Curl says, my new iPhone 15 will be out next month, and I will be back at video and more in September and October. Very good, Rip. Very good. Scott says, I'm 100% sure there will be some shenanigans before the election. And Scott, I agree with you on that 1,000%. But seriously, if there is no election, what will happen? What will you do? Will we be prepared? Jules says, yep, he could still be in prison and I'll still vote for him. Yeah, if he wins while he's in there, if he goes there, he'll pardon himself. Plain and simple. You know. Happy Mac, welcome in. Happy Mac says, regional Sky Girl, I hope there's room for all of us. I get it. I get it. Devil Dog PSA has some good Labor Day sales going on now for Freedom Seeds in Pew Pews as well. There you go, folks. You have it. You heard it here. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. Thank you for the commercial, Devil Dog. Folks, take advantage of it. Robin Murphy, welcome in. Welcome in. There you go. Camo Carl said, I already have my Road Warrior outfit picked out. Exactly. So I'm just throwing this out. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. But these are things I'm thinking of in the back of my head. What happens if a major catastrophe happens before the elections? Yeah. That will be mayhemic because it's going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be mayhem. Jay Creature said, I'm pretty sure aliens delay the elections. They've been priming us. Jay, I'm with you on that. Love and life, I agree with you on that. We the people will rise up. Okay. All right. Jay Creature says, my guess is holographic displays over the cities of spaceships. That'll freak the world out. It will, Jay. And here we will be back in Orson Welles' time, and we will see what really happens. Yeah. Jules says, I really need to learn to watch the autocorrect before I send messages. Yes. That's just it, folks. What happens? What if something major happens right around election time? Okay, here's the next scenario. If you haven't voted in the poll, it's up there. You can vote yes, no, maybe so, write in candidate or whatever you want, or just ignore it. What if, no, let me change that sentence. When the new lockdowns are put in place, what will you do? When they start pushing this new arm ticket that is new and improved, what are you going to do? Personally, I'm one way or another, whatever you guys decide to do about that, that's up to you. I got no problem with it. But for me and mine, it'll not never happen. I'm going to throw a double negative in there. Not never happen. Welcome back, Roaming Prepper. You're doing well, my brother. It's okay. Jay Creature said, sadly, I need to go. Need to pop smoke. Be well all. I just entertain my wife. Go team. Good night. Good night, Jay Creature. Have a good evening, my friend. But yeah, folks, what if they do lockdowns again? And I'm pretty sure those are coming. I just don't know when. What will you do? I know what I'm going to do. I will not comply. I'm not wearing a face diaper, and I at no means taking the arm ticket. No way, no how. Um, Regional Sky Girl says, Dan H, I have so many of those darn cookies in my storage. As you should, Regional Sky Girl. I will take the honey roasted peanuts, please. And thank you. Jules says, I can give you a dozen reasons to not comply based on their own admissions. Correct. Yeah. G Mama Grows. Good to see you and welcome in. Yeah. What happens? Yeah. Rip curl? Absolutely. Same thing I did before. I will stay a pure blood and respect others' rights, freedoms, and liberties. Same here, Rip, just like I did. And I expect them to respect mine as well. That's what it's all about, folks. So, as far as review your plans, what happens if, for some, I'm not even going to say EMP. Not even it's not even about an EMP. Let's just say they're sabotaged because we know our borders are so secure, especially the southern border, that there could be no people from Uzbek coming in that are being smuggled in by affiliates of ISIS into this country. No way, no how. But what happens if there's sabotage to the electrical grid? Because we all know that there's only 9 critical substations that need to be taken out, and it's lights out for the United States of America. What are you going to do if there's a blackout that lasts longer than 2 weeks? Are you prepared? Review your plan. Review your plans, practice your plans. I love the fact that Jay Creature did a video of getting out of his house, packing up his supplies, and heading to the mountains. Folks, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. That's Jay Creature. He did a video about it. Yeah, I'm with you, Love and Life. Yeah, cyber attacks are even worse. What if there's a cyber attack on the electrical grid? Paul J. Conroy says, Wolverine. Absolutely. There she is. Welcome in. Welcome in. Coffee first, then speak. Hope you had a great day, Coffee. Because it's a great day in the neighborhood, and welcome in. But seriously, folks, if the electric goes out for more than a week, what's your plan? How are you going to be able to sustain and maintain your house, your homestead, your apartment, wherever you live? How are you going to be able to maintain that? Because we know once the lights go out, there's going to be chaos in the streets. So do you chance going out and getting what you need and then getting home? Or are you able to stay put and ride the storm out because you planned, you prepared, and you practice? You know, regardless of what goes down, I know I have to go and come back, period. I got people to get before I get back home. Prepared Irishman, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Johnny Prep says, if I have to bug out on foot, I can go right from my backyard straight up the mountain to wilderness. There you go, Johnny. Who's going with you? How many other people have the same idea? Good idea, though. Yardbird says, remember, no water from the tap if there's no power. That's right. That's right. Camo Carl, I agree with you 100%. He said, I don't need electricity to survive. Electricity is a luxury, and it is. And in these United States of America, there are hundreds of millions of people that depend on that luxury and don't know how to deal with it if they don't have it. But you're right, Camo Carl. Right. It is a luxury. It is a pure luxury. Frank Short said, I got 500 watts of PY solar. There you go. Yeah. Jules says, gas and solar backups, but I live in an easy shoot barrel. I'll stand as long as I can. Maybe you need to have a plan, Jules, to evacuate. Where are you going to go? Something just to think about. Yeah. Dan H says, lock the door, activate traps, stack mags, wait for the hell to start. You're right, Dan. Absolutely. I'm with you. That's it. Love and Life says that's why you need to be your own bank, store, and pharmacy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rip Curl said, I'm prepared, and I believe I have set up good local networks that are also prepared and ready to help overcome any issues we need to and put out mind to. Remember, the pioneers did it. And that's the whole thing, folks, behind review your plans and practice your plans. Rip Curl said he's prepared and he believes he's set up good networks. He's gathered his people, folks, that are also prepared and ready to help overcome any issues they need to and put their mind to. That's the whole key. Gather your community, folks. Please have some people you can depend on in case of an emergency. If the toilet overflows and the poop starts running, folks, we got to be ready. Paper Button says, I worry about having enough water. I have the big Berkey, but yeah, start working on the things you guys know you're lacking. Buy bottled water. Buy it in the 1 gallon jugs. Buy it in the 40 case. Do whatever you can. Start putting up what I call other water from the tap. We got to do this. Coffee says, a week, no problem for me, but my 22-year-old would drive me crazy. Probably my 30-year-old too. Yeah, I'm with you. The kids are going to go ballistic. Yeah. Thank you very much, Pete. Thank you very much. That is our website, visionpreparedness.org. Folks, do what you can. Look it over. You may see something on there you need if you go to our products page. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not that guy up north. I'm not going to tell you if you don't buy something, we're all going to die. Because we're all going to die one way or another, whether you buy something or not. But if you do buy something you need and can use. Don't crash the budget. Just find something you need. For those of you that are interested in getting your ham radio license, if you go to hamradioprep.com, they have study material for the test and guarantee you to pass the test. Buy the study material, use the coupon code VISION20 and get 20% off. That's what I'm going to do. So, folks, be prepared. Go through your plans. Does everybody have their plans written down? Raise your hand. Put a 1 in the chat if you have all of your plans, your plan A, your plan B, your plan C, your plan D, because we prepare based on the PACE methodology: primary, alternative, contingency, and emergency. Put a 1 in the chat if your plans are written down. Because they should be, just in case, folks. Just in case. And then the ones came rolling in once I get back to the chat. JD said 1 times 50. Yeah. Write them down, folks. Write them down. FSP, welcome in. Good to see you, my brother. And anybody else that I did not speak to you, that you snuck it in here, good to see you. Good to see you. Point 5, Ghost Lincoln says, Work on them every day. Good. That's right, folks. This weekend, I'm going over our plans with the COO because she read the title tonight and said, review your plans, practice your plans. And she kind of looked at me and said a few things. I said, we're going to be talking about that this weekend. So practice them, write them down, folks. You got to write them down, because once you write them down, that gives a assertion of commitment to the plan. You got to write them down. Have multiple copies. Give a copy to every family member, especially the no communication plan. If there's an EMP attack, no cell phone service, no electric, whatever, and you can't talk to every family member, they can at least pull out that paper and look at what they're supposed to be doing. Prepared Irishman said, going to vision. Exactly. Come on over. You know, hey, bro, you know how we are. Just bring everything you got with you. Keystone Preparedness, good to see you. It says, sorry, I'm late. My neighbor to the west. To my neighbor to the east, good evening. Hope you're doing well, Keystone. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. But folks, you know, we got to practice our plans. We got to review our plans. We got to write them down. I can't say this enough. You know, I literally was pondering what happens if there's no election and the chaos that ensues, because there will be chaos. I think now with that scenario, for me, that particular scenario is going to give me more time to go get those that I need to get back home. You know, but that particular scenario will give me a lot. I was reading a comment. Paul says, I don't remember who said wood stoves are great on for heating, but this gentleman was one of the first to make ammo can stoves and stoves out of things as well. You might want to check him out. Yeah, I don't know. I have a wood burning stove in my basement, and when I fire that thing up in the winter, it'll heat the whole house. So I'm good. Northern bushcraft and survival, he says. You know, the roaming prepper, you know, he did another series on defensive prepping, talking about finances, folks. Go check him out and check out that video he did today, and make sure that you leave a like and leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed to the roaming prepper and you watched the video, subscribe to the channel. You can even tell him I did it. Tell him I told you to go over there and subscribe. But folks, the whole thing about review your plans, once you review them, practice them. Literally go through the plan with the family and make adjustments if necessary. You know, I was finishing up the COO's get home bag because I took my old get home bag and now I'm passing that down to her. And she asked me, where's my bag that goes in my car? I said, it's sitting next to the bed because I haven't finished filling it. And when I'm done, I will put it in your car. So, you know, practice those plans. The roaming prepper says, folks, be sure to travel your routes. Exactly. Make sure you know what the roads are like with and without traffic. Also check routes in the dark. Yes. Now, my road out here where I'm at, we don't have street lights. In the country, there are no street lights. Good night, Coffee. Have a great evening. Hope to see you soon. Stay safe. We have no street lights. So, you know, that's good and bad. But as a roaming prepper says, drive your routes at night in the dark so you know what traffic is like. I know if if I have to go get my son, I can travel the interstate, but also know back roads and state routes in order to get to him as well. I have multiple ways to get to him. Uh, Toya's Pantry Farm 72 said there will be a lot of people out there unprepared. Thank you for sharing. Toya's, you are more than welcome. That's what we do. There's tons of amazing content creators in the chat. Folks, you can get ideas from everybody. I'm not the only one. I learned, I was listening to Pete today talking about defensive prepping and finances and all of this. I learned a lot of stuff from him today. I was like, oh, I never thought about that. Yeah. But know your routes, know where you're going, know multiple. If you have multiple routes to get to one place, I highly suggest you drive each route to get there, to and from, and then drive them at night. Dan H says you can inflate any kind of tube inside the flush pipe to seal it off with constant pressure. Interesting. Interesting, Dan. Very interesting. Independent Mini United. Good evening and good to see you, and thank you for stopping in. John, if I didn't speak to you, hello, and forgive me. I think I did. I don't remember. I'm old. But yeah, folks, we have to be ready. Review your plans. Write them down. Put them in a binder or write them in a small notebook and give everybody in the family a notebook and say, here, put this in your glove box or in your get home bag or wherever, somewhere that is constantly with them so that they know what the plan is. Love and Life says, make sure your vehicle is prepped for whatever situation. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about that today as I hesitated to go to the gas station. And I remembered I have major few full gas cans in the garage, a couple 10 gallons and more. So, you know, that was a good thing. But yes, folks, make sure your vehicle is prepped. If you need new tires, get them. Winter's coming. If you can afford the new tires, get them. Do what you have to do. So let's see the poll results. We're going to end the poll. And the poll results are 62% say yes, 37% say no. That's good. The majority says yes, there will be an election. Yeah. Yes. Miss D's Hollywood Garden, good to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. Roaming Prepper says also make sure to check your routes with different drivers. If one person always drives and they are hurt, you don't want to learn last minute. Very good tip, Pete. Very good. Very good. There you go, folks. Have everybody that's going to be in the vehicle with you drive the routes. Excellent, Pete. Thank you for that suggestion. Regional Sky Girl said, Vision Preparedness, Dan H. was giving me ideas of ways to block your toilet from overflowing. Good stuff. There you go. Okay, well, there's the toilet. Don't let it overflow. Independent Mini United say, too bad our votes aren't counted accurately. There you go. Yes, I agree with you there. I agree with you there. Jules says, I do need to go clean out and rearrange my vehicle and all preps. I've already been looking into getting another set of tires and use the current good ones as spares. There you go. Absolutely, Jules. There you go. Uh-oh. Luna and Bentley, go potty. Yes, absolutely. Have maps. Learn to read an atlas, folks, if you need to. I was relaying some information to one of the people here in Ohio, and they said they couldn't find where I lived on the map. So I gave them some landmarks and some say, follow this route and look for this route, and there you go. So, folks, learn to read an atlas. Paper maps are a wonderful thing. Have topographical maps of water sources and different things like that. We need to review our plans. And after I share um, some additional plans we have with the COO, I'm going to ask for input. What do you think? Let's go do this. Let's find out and go from there. And we're going to adjust. There's some things I need to do for my plan for my son. His first game is in Iowa Saturday. They're leaving tomorrow. I've been praying for him and I'm praying for him, but to and from. What do I got to do to get him and get him safely? If y'all seen the movie The Day After Tomorrow? And Harrison Ford went to go get his son, that would be me going to get mine. I'm going to get him. I don't care what happens. JD also says topo maps, right? Be ready for roads being unpassable or dangerous. That's right. We don't know until it happens, until you're in the moment. Love and Life says we have a video on prepping your vehicle. If any of my moderators are still in the chat, can you go over to Love and Life's page and find, if you can, find the video on prepping your vehicle and drop the link here in the chat, please. If you can, thank you. Regional Sky Girl says, silly goose. No, I mean when the toilets stopped working and begin to back up. Yes. Dan H. Road trip. Dan, that's a 9-hour drive for me. And for you to get here and then for us to go there, yeah, dude, we might as well just buy a house out there and it'd be much easier. But folks, I appreciate you, Dan, and he will. The rest of their away games are in the state, so this will be the first game I've missed him play football since 7th grade, since he started. I've never missed a game of his. Fortunately, his school is streaming it on their school website, and I am going to watch it and scream and holler and act as if Dad was in the stands. A resilient dad, tapping in from the Bay with much respect. We appreciate you, Resilient Dad, for the donation. Hats off. As you know, my brother, Resilient Dad, is not only an amazing supporter of the channel, he is a personal friend of mine, and he is family. We appreciate the donations. Every donation we get goes back into the channel, back into the events, back into the giveaways that we give. But Resilient Dad, thank you, my brother. Much love, and I appreciate you as well. But folks, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to review our plans. Me and a couple of guys were talking the other night, and everybody basically was given plans, given what they're going to do, what they can do, how they can help, and how we all can help each other. And here's what I'm going to say. For those of you in the chat that are in Ohio, please send me an email, visionpreparedness@gmail.com. We need to connect. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Yaya Kot. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. He's doing his thing. He's putting it down. I talked to him today. And I'm going to probably talk to him again tonight, and I'm going to pray with him on the phone, and I'm going to pray with him in the morning before they leave. And I am so happy and excited for him. So appreciate that, Yaya Ka. And thank you, my brother, for stopping in and checking us out and spending some time. Canajalon, I'm hoping to make next year's Bug Out Weekend if stupidity. Let's substitute the word stupidity for mayhemic. Mayhemic doesn't prevail, and I need a shot then I'm unable, because hell no. And I don't blame you, bruh. And I appreciate you. And folks, I'm going to tell this now. If y'all can keep a secret, welcome back, Roaming Prepper. Here's a secret. If y'all can keep this secret, y'all are the first ones to know as of right now. Everybody that can keep a secret, put a 1 in the chat. We got 39 people in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can keep a secret. And I do know Dan H and Jay Creature cannot, and they're going to tell everybody, but that's okay. Here's the secret. Bug Out Weekend 2024 is going to be in the wonderful month of May. Don't have a date yet. Looking at dates. Bug Out Weekend is going to be May of 2024. Stay tuned, and more will be coming. See, Prepared Irishman said 2. See, he's telling he's going to keep it, and he's going to tell everybody. So, and that's okay. But yes, May of 2024 will be Bug Out Weekend. Yes, Virginia Bushcrafter. Yes, May is great. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Bug Out Weekend, May 2024. Haven't put a date to it, but that is the month. So we will let y'all know. Ha! As Dan H says, hell yeah. Bring on the Bug Out Weekend. But no, folks, please. And we got what? We got less than 15 minutes. If you don't have a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, and a plan E, begin putting them together, folks, because I truly believe that we're in for some mayhemic times and shenanigans we have never seen or experienced. And I think it's only going to get worse in 2024. Everybody needs to be prepared and ready. Review your plans, practice your plans, drive your routes. Try your no communication plan that you should have written. What happens if cell phone towers go down? Okay, I'm not even talking about an EMP and all electric is shot. What if cell phone towers go down? What is your no communication plan if everybody's not home or if you have to go get people? What is the plan? Ha! ARD, come on now. Don't tease me, bruh. Don't tease me coming all the way from the Bay Area to the Bug Out Weekend. I appreciate you. Frank Short said, I've been thinking about putting my Freedom Dispenser DIY turret back up on my truck rack. Ooh, Frank, that is sweet music to my ears. Absolutely. Kanajalan said, my plan is to do all necessary to keep my family safe. Same here. Same here. What if everybody's not home, though? What's the plan? What's the plan, Frank? Those are the things we need to write down and go over with everybody in the family. Love and life. Looking forward to seeing everyone at the meetup. Love and life. Thank you. You know you didn't have to, but you did, and it is much appreciated, family. And thank you so much for your donations. And I'm looking forward to meeting both of you, Rick and Karen, at the Bug Out Weekend. That's going to be absolutely awesome. And more details to come, folks. I can say that. You know, folks, Happy Mac says, when our power goes out, our cell tower doesn't work. So I know in advance I'm screwed. I have a two-way radio, though. There you go. Get ham radios. GSMR, FSR, whatever it is, to communicate. Try them out, folks. Ham radios aren't the save-all of communications. And the Prepared Irishman and a whole bunch of other folks in the chat will tell you they're not. They work best line of sight. Yeah. Canadjalon said, they know I'm coming, whether by bike or foot. Yes. Dan H did. Dan drove 15 hours. Um, Anybody can do the same. Yeah. Virginia Bushcrafter says, if it goes down, 300 Wing Mag, reach out and touch someone. I'm with you on that, Virginia Bushcrafter. But folks, practice your plans. It's one thing to write something down and read it and tweak it, but it's another thing to actually practice that plan and see what works and what doesn't work. Then rewrite the plan, make notes along the way and rewrite it, restructure it so that everybody knows what the plan is and everybody has successful plans. Okay. Um, I'm like I said, I'm working on some stuff with my son. My mom is easy. She knows the plan, she knows what's happening, and it's good. But we all have to not only review our plans, but know our plans, practice our plans, and execute our plans. That's why for the last 6 to 8 months, I've been talking about and dealing with topics that help us prepare ourselves mentally. Because if we're not prepared mentally, nothing that we have on paper is going to be successful if we are not mentally prepared to execute those plans. Heaven forbid, and God willing, it never happens, that you have to unalive somebody to protect your family. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. But folks, if you're not mentally prepared to handle that, we're doomed to survive. The Roaming Prepper says, reminder, the Guard and FEMA and Red Cross and all of those, the Alphabet Gang and everybody else will be focused on infrastructure and shelters and food. Nobody will respond to 911 in under 30 minutes. That is absolutely right, Roaming Prepper. Folks, you are your first responder. You are your own first responder. Period. End of story. Nobody's coming to save you. And you definitely don't want them folks to show up and say, hi, I'm from the government. I'm here to help. Not going to happen. I don't need your help. Get out of here. Or throw some lead downstream. Jules says, take time to think about each step of the plan. Challenge yourself to find potential scenarios that could happen and implement alternatives to each one. Right. Everybody should have alternate routes to everywhere they're going to and from. And make sure, right, Canadjalon, right, I am 911. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Jules says, Texas is its own damn country. Correct. So move to Texas. Scoot over. Pete has room in his backyard. He'll make room for you. Yeah. But folks, what time is it? We got about 6 minutes. I can't emphasize how much and how important it is to review your plans. You should be reviewing your plans no less than once a month. I'm going to sit down with the COO and we're going to write everything down. No, we're going to type it up and print it out and put it in a master book that's in the house. And then there's going to be copies in all of the vehicles and everybody gets a copy and we're going to go from there. Dan H says, Irish, that's right. After action report and studies are the best way to improve your plans. That's right. Exactly. Exactly, folks. We have to. We have got to be able to pinpoint precise execution of our plans. Are some things not going to work? Absolutely. Are we going to forget some things in the midst of mayhem? Absolutely. Do we want to? Absolutely not. But if you run through them and do them enough, the muscle memory will kick in. It's like going to the range. when you zero in on it and you throw some downstream, it becomes muscle memory. So you don't have to think about it. It just happens. You react to it. That's what we have to do, without a doubt. Miss D's Hollywood Garden said mayhem will shut down highways, bridges, and tunnels to and from major Northeast cities. Yes, we should have alternate routes. Can you get to where you're going without on the major interstate? Yeah. Are you prepared to drive off road to get where you need to go? These are the things we got to think about. These are the things that we have to do. Ha! There she is, folks. There is the COO right there. She snuck it in on us. She don't say much, but she's always here. She's like a sniper in the bushes. When you least expect her, she will reach out and touch. That's right, Chica. Tell them. So, folks, that's what we got to do. We got to review our plans. We got to practice our plans. We got to execute our plans. Drive your routes, multiple routes. Like the roaming prepper said, have different people drive these routes with you in case somebody gets hurt. I guarantee you, if the roaming prepper gets hurt, his wife is going to push him over and she's going to get behind the wheel and they're going to keep it moving. And I guarantee you she knows where she's going because she's been on that route before. The roaming prepper. Hola, VP Chica. See? Oh, here we go. So, yeah, there, exactly. So, folks, we got to do it. Canada says someone threw a bag of blit in my culvert. I hit it with the whipper snipper and I survived. Mad as hell, but I survived. Hitting the fan literally. I ain't laughing at you, Canada, but I can see that happening to you. Canada, I can see it happening. And there it is. Okay, everybody's speaking to VP's Chica. And there we go. As Ghost Lincoln says, COO. Canada, and poop on one's face is not fun. Ooh, my friend, I'm sorry. But folks, please, 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 please review your plans, practice your plans, refine your plans. We all are in this together. And this is just a reminder that I got tons of stuff to do too. Roaming Prepper, I appreciate you. Have a blessed night. And he says, please hit the like button. Stay safe, Pete. Get some rest. And I hope you're off for the weekend. And I hope you're off Monday for the long holiday. And if not, I'm sorry. If you need coffee, let me know. I'll see if I can get my drone to deliver you some. But yes, folks, smash the like button, up, down, in, around. Doesn't matter. Y'all know me. It is what it is. All I want to do is help one person, and my job is done. You guys are freaking amazing. Keep praying, keep practicing, keep prepping. Dan H says, we all met her. She isn't a mystery anymore. You're absolutely right, Dan. For those of you that came out to the bug out weekend, she was there. Canada says, if anyone finds a big roll of $100 bills in a rubber band, it's mine. Canada, okay. Is that Canadian $100 bills or US dollar bills? $100 bills. Everybody, remember this, because you guys are amazing and I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep on prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Have an amazing evening. Tomorrow is Friday. Have a great Friday. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see some of y'all Saturday morning at 10 a.m. for Coffee Talk. We're going to talk some more. Until then, God bless everybody. This is Vision Preparedness. I'm out. The time is now.